America's in trouble today not because her people have failed, but because her leaders have failed. And what America needs are leaders to match the greatness of her people. And when the President of the United States cannot travel abroad or to any major city at home without fear of a hostile demonstration, then it's time for new leadership for the United States. When the strongest nation in the world can be tied down for 4 years in a war in Vietnam with no end in sight, and I pledge to you tonight that the first priority foreign policy objective of our next administration will be bring an honorable end to the war in Vietnam. When the richest nation in the world can't manage its own economy, I see a day when our senior citizens and millions of others can plan for the future with the assurance that their government is not going to rob them of their savings by destroying the value of their dollar. As we look at America, we see cities enveloped in smoke and flame. We hear sirens in the night. When a nation has been known for a century for equality of opportunity is torn by unprecedented racial violence, the first civil right of every American is to be free from domestic violence, and that right must be guaranteed in this country. But let us also recognize that some of our courts, in their decisions, have gone too far in weakening the peace forces as against the criminal forces in this country. Time is running out for the merchants of crime and corruption in American society. It is another voice. It is a quiet voice in the tumult of the shouting. It is the voice of the great majority of Americans, the forgotten Americans, the non-shouters, the non-demonstrators. My fellow Americans, the long, dark night for America is about to end.